Hey guys, welcome to the 10th Let's Learn Python over the summer video. Um, yeah, so let's get to it. Today we're learning about tuples, and as you can see, I've laid out a nice script for you. It has the script header, what we learned last time, and yeah, so tuples. Tuples are like lists, except they're, well, obviously slightly different, otherwise we call them lists. Here we have a tuple, a three tuple, 1, 2, and 3, and we could actually put some parentheses around it. And this is one object here, even though it's separated by commas. This is these are three listed out variables that we're assigning at the same time. So let's run it, and it just prints out left, middle, and right, and stops there with a block comment. And we could print out x too. And x is the tuple. So left, middle, right is being stored as one thing. And you see we've printed it out. So what exactly is a tuple? Well, it's a pairing or a tying of multiple items together. So we could also do this with strings. But we have three in a row to show that it's not just a pair. And they kind of just, they're mashed together permanently. Tuples are immutable, so you can't change them after you declare them. However, you could just redeclare a whole bunch of them. Doesn't take any more memory, since it just ties them together, I believe. And there's some interesting things you can do with them. Unlike lists, well, you can return a list, but you can also return a tuple. And, excuse me, I should delete this all the way down to here. So if we define a function, and we want to return more than one value, we can, which you can't do in C, and I don't think you can do in Java, or at least without tricks. But in this case, you could just return two things that are tied together with our comma, and it really becomes something like this. And we get a tuple back. And just like up here, we can quote-unquote unpack this tuple, and it'll come out. So here, we're going to pass our first and last function and put it back into x and y. And capital Y is A, B, C. So what should we get? We should get A and C. Cool. There it is. Or we could just print it directly. We can do that too. Why didn't that? Oh, we didn't save. Right, saving. So, yeah, as you can see, it comes back as a tuple. That's pretty useful, right? You can just pass things back, and you can pass like a billion things. Well, passing a billion would probably be a bad choice, but it'll go back as a package, and you can unpack that package, like up here, but just down here. And remember, left-hand side is not a tuple. It's just a multiple assignment. This means you could switch values really easily by saying this. Now, admittedly, in here, behind the scenes, there are some temporary variables going on, but in our eyes, we just did something pretty amazing. We switched them without any temps. So, cool. Go us. You can have lists of tuples. You can have lists of lists too, but you can also iterate through a tuple, and in this case, we're going to have our iterator, A and B, walk through this list using the for loop structure. So we're gonna do the Pythagorean triples here, and so this is a squared plus b squared square root of. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. We're gonna walk two variables at the same time through this list using the power of tuples. Oh, again, gotta save things. So yeah, 3, 4, and 5 is a triple. 5, 12, 13, and 9, 12, and 15 are all Pythagorean triples, and we just walked A and B through this list using the power of tuples. You can also use the keyword enumerate for A and B. Enumerate our list. Our list is Y, so we have a list A, B, C, but we also want to enumerate it, and this ties indice to A, B, and C, and we'll return it straight in. So when we use our for loop and enumerate, we get 0A, 1B, 2C. In fact, if we wanted to switch up the order, you could see that they really are being returned as a tuple. And I think we just need B here. Yeah, let's switch up the order. Yeah, see? They really are returned as a tuple. I'm sure you can think of some excellent things in here. There's all sorts of great stuff you can do with this. I think right now we're approaching the end of this video series as a regular series. We're going all the way to 10. Go us. I'll be back with various like random stuff, but I encourage you to explore, find a project to do something cool, make a game. We'll maybe go through GUIs. That's graphical user interface, GUI, GUI, or other modules. So it's like the import thing. That's a module. It's called the math module. But there's a lot of other ones. Maybe we'll go through stuff like that. But now you guys know the basics of Python. It's been fun. Actually, well, hold on. It's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. Just kidding. It's been real fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. I probably won't be posting regularly. If you guys have project ideas or assignment ideas, they're not really assignments, but just interesting things to do, send them to me. It'd be awesome. Hopefully not too long. Admittedly, I'm getting even busier with my work, and I code like 8 hours a day at work. So this is a little challenging. But yeah, thanks guys. Bye. And there's a dog in my apartment. That's okay. Bye.